Today is all about fall's hottest trends for 2022.
Ooh, it's a little edgy, like I did something.
You guys know anything about me on this channel? I'm Sweater Queen.
Just wear it over some lingerie.
Oh.
It's fall! Ooh, I'm so sorry to EJ, who had to listen to that volume that high. But listen, I am so excited because I have been waiting for fall for so long. I love the leaves falling. I like that it's almost Halloween. I like that it's colder outside. I'm not swelting in the heat.
It's true. Me and Drew actually get in arguments all the time because I'm a summer girl and she's like listening to Christmas music in August. I'm like, can you not? But it is the season and we have to get excited. And if you're not excited, then no pumpkin spice lattes for you.
Today is all about fall's hottest trends for 2022. We shopped all the trends at a ton of different stores to give you guys a ton of variety on what is out there for the season.
And we're gonna take those trends, we're gonna style them how we would style them so you guys get all your autumnal inspiration.
That's what I'm talking about. And you guys know the drill. We rate these on a scale from 1 to 5 and leaf emojis to let you guys know if we're actually gonna use these trends in real life.
You guys, I'm so happy that we're here. Finally. I'm so happy.
I could cry.
All right, we are kicking off our fall trends with going back to the basics, y'all. It is a basic white tank top. Believe it or not, this is trending for fall. It's all over the runways, and I get it. I've always loved a white tank. You can do so much with it, and it's comfortable. It matches things.
Yeah.
This is from Aritzia, and it's the ribbed razor tank, and it's 25 bucks. They come in a bunch of different colors, and it's so comfortable and soft. What I styled it with is just this black blazer and these Aritzia trousers because I have to work here like all the time, so I do have to go into an office. So I feel like this is the perfect way to like come into the office, and then I can also take this off and go out after. And this is a great way to kind of still keep cool while still keeping on the trend. And this is just so soft and I love it so much. So I'm really here for this.
Can I touch it?
Of course you can.
Yeah, that's
Do
really
you like how we
nice.
both respectfully
Nice.
touched your
Like
shoulder?
your shoulder, yeah, I was like. My tank top is from Naked Wardrobe, and what I love about theirs is like very compression type of tops, which I really like. And yeah, I just feel like if I just put a little zip up hoodie, I'm good to go. And I'm gonna go to the movies, gonna go get some drinks, have some lunch, you know, and keep it real chill.
It's cute.
Thank you.
Yeah, again, simple, but still looks so good put
Yeah.
together.
Exactly. I feel the same way. I freaking love just a basic white tank because you can wear it with so many different things, which is why I paired it with these white shoes, but I also like to pair just like a white tank and jeans and like black heels as well because honestly it's like the quintessential like audition outfit for me. So this gets worn a lot, but I think it's perfect for fall.
Yeah.
And I also never listen to that no white after Labor Day trend, especially for shoes. I will bring out a white sneaker all year round.
Same.
We make our own rules.
I mean, I don't think it's a surprise. I'm gonna give it 5 leaves. I'd give it 10. I just love it.
I don't think this is ever gonna go out of trend. I think, yeah, I give it 5 leaves too. I think we should keep this all seasons.
I agree, 5 stars across the board for me, not stars, leaves.
Yeah. We're back in the next trend, which is abstract sweaters. Obviously sweaters for fall, groundbreaking, but these are a little bit different. It's all about asymmetrical cuts, fancy cutouts, just taking your sweater and elevating it up to the next level. If you guys know anything about me on this channel, I'm Sweater Queen.
You
are.
are.
Put the tiara here, editor, put it right here.
Put
it right here.
The land I call my home.
So when I saw this, I was like, obviously we have to do it. And I think each of us picked such a fall color. I love it.
I know. We're like fall AF right
We
now.
really are. We are the colors of the leaves, for sure.
Oh my god, yes. Colors of the wind.
Drew, start me off with yours because I'm obsessed with this orange.
So I feel like a happy little pumpkin right now.
It's so cute.
I'm feeling like very autumn leaves, fallen pumpkins growing, you know? So my sweater is from ASOS or ASOS, however you choose to say it. And I gravitated towards the sweater because obviously it had an interesting little cutout right here, which I think is such an interesting part of the trend.
Yeah.
Because it's like you're just making a sweater that's almost like you made a mistake, but it's like, aha, let's make a trend out of it because I don't feel like redoing that sweater. That's what I feel like.
That actually makes a lot of sense.
I absolutely love this trend as well. I am all about a crop sweater in the winter time and fall. I saw this on a website called Moriarty.
How do you say it, Jackie? Say it one more time.
Moriarty. I love this website. I have showed you guys many things that I've gotten from this website before. It's my absolute favorite. I went there immediately because I knew that they would have something like this, and they did. They have this sweater, so it's very much on trend of what's going on right now. I too have like kind of this like curvage. Mine kind of has a wave at the bottom. I love all the details details on this. They gave you little holes for your
I
hands.
love that.
Yeah, so it's like nice and warm. You have this really high neck. If you don't want it super high, you could always, go down a little bit. But if you want it to be warm, you're gonna be extra warm. I went ahead and paired it with just some leather leggings, again, to keep me nice and warm. But I love this trend. I think it's so cute. I love this sweater, and I think it's very unique. We've seen crop sweaters many times, but I like this new edge to it where you get this different shape.
When you slap Jackie's thigh when she's wearing them pants, it makes a really good slap sound.
Oh! I ended up landing on this one just because I loved the color overall. It's just a very, it's just a darker, more foresty green.
Yeah.
And it has a cute little cutout right here. I got this on Revolve, but it's the brand Rails. And it's currently on sale if you want to shop our links below to get it.
Amazing.
But it's really soft on the inside, so it would keep you warm between that season of not needing a jacket and wanting to put one on. Oh, get in there, girl.
Oh my
Get in there,
God.
ladies.
Yeah, that's
Actually, that's
good.
great.
It's
Yeah.
so nice.
Amazing.
Yeah. It's really cozy. And the fit, I had never ordered from this brand before, but I did get a size large, kind of expecting it to be a little more oversized than it is, but it does fit true to size. So if you want a large, don't expect it to be oversized. It will fit you properly. But again, just styled it with some nice comfy ripped jeans and then some heels as well, because again, it's an outfit I could wear to work, but then I can go get drinks.
And you can get it tattooed easily with that shoulder out.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
So I think I'm gonna give it a 3, which feels harsh, but I'm not obsessed with the trend. I do like it, but it's just not an obsession, that's all.
I do love sweaters. I am gonna give it a 4 because I love it, but I have so many sweaters. And if I'm gonna go for a sweater, my typical sweater would be more of an oversized turtlenecky type thing, but I do still love this, so 4 for me.
I love this trend. I'm gonna give it 5 leaves. I feel like this is my personal go-to for a fall outfit. I think it's just very simple and you look put together, but it gives you a little bit of edge, you know?
Yeah.
So for me, it's everything, because you already know I have a hard time putting stuff together. So I'm ooh, it's a little edgy. I did something. Okay, so the next trend is statement outerwear. So normally you put on your jacket on top of your amazing outfit, but the trend is, no, the jacket is the outfit. It's the statement. And I'm gonna throw things over to Drew because I feel like Drew is making a statement with her jacket.
This whole thing? I feel like the whole thing has to be done in a diva voice.
Yes.
It just makes me feel like a diva, you know? I am just so obsessed with this. I think it's me in a coat, you know? And I just love the trend of a statement coat because I just love statement pieces. This is from Shop Akira, which they have really cool stuff.
Yeah,
I
they
do.
do.
Unique and interesting.
Yeah, really unique stuff. So I knew that was the perfect place to go for this trend. And again, I paired it with this mini skirt and some high socks. So for me, this is I'm wearing pants, you know?
Yeah.
And then I paired it with my patent leather booties. And it's you have that rich auntie, you know, that doesn't have any kids, but she comes and spoils all the other kids.
Oh, you fancy. I mean, from one statement coat to another, I love a trench coat. I think it's classic, but it's still a statement classic because you can wear it with such a simple outfit like this, and it's if I'm just wearing this outfit, it's oh, you're just wearing a plain white tee and some jeans. But if I'm wearing a trench, it's that girl? That's fashion?
It's
Question
a
mark?
vibe.
Thank you.
Fashion?
And this particular one is from H&M. They have a ton. I saw them last season.
Wow.
I could not get my hands on them. They sold out so quick, and I think it's because they're pretty affordable. I will say, if you are getting this one from H&M, I have it tied in the back. It is extremely oversized. I got a large thinking I'd want to wear sweaters under it, but it's actually really, I could wrap myself a couple times.
Yeah.
So definitely size down if that's your preference. I probably will size down because I just love this so much. But yeah, I just paired it with a plain white tee, some jeans, and then some Converse.
Just wear it over some lingerie.
Oh, that too, and just be flat out.
Except this one's so big, I'd be wait a second.
So I went on Meshki and I saw that they had this trench coat and I was cool, this is something that I could dip my toe in, because for me, big jackets, I always have a hard time styling for whatever reason, but they're very much necessary in the cold season where you want to put something on. So I think this one's really cute. It's very Matrix, you know? I'm about to go fight off some people, you know, in this jacket. And yeah, it's a really nice statement piece, and I feel you can put this on top of so many different outfits and it will be the statement. You don't have to have anything underneath. You can literally walk around just like this and people are oh my God, you're put together.
I'm a style icon.
So I'll start things off with the rating. I love, again, this trend. I think because I want to see a lot of people like, Drew, this jacket's amazing. Like if I saw you, I'd be like, oh my God, that's incredible. So I think for other people, I want to give it a 4. I don't think I'll be rocking like statement jackets as just that, but I think it's meant to be a good trend. So like 4 leaves.
Yeah, I give it a 5 leave rating. I love a coat. I will never not love a coat. Yeah, just 5s for me.
It comes as no surprise, darling, there is a 5s across the board for me. I'll be in my trailer. All right, this next trend is easily, I think, going to be my favorite trend. Already calling it. It is hot pink, otherwise known as Barbiecore. So this is all about embracing your inner Barbie. I think it probably has a lot to do with the Barbie movie pictures that were leaked. So this dress is from Zara, and I think it's so cute because it's almost like a cover-up vibe. So for YouTube, I put a bra on under this, but usually I would just wear it with like flesh-colored pasties because it's supposed to be just like a naked dress. But I like this vibe. Like I feel like it's very old school, kind of 60s, but like understated, but not because it's hot pink. I'm here for this trend.
I'm a Barbie girl in the Barbie world.
I mean, if I was gonna be a Barbie, I'd probably right now be like business bitch Barbie.
Hell yeah.
I didn't go head to toe because I thought when you think of a trend, you're like, okay, I want to try this trend, but how am I going to incorporate it like in my life? If you're not someone who wears pink or like doesn't want to wear head to toe pink, what can I do to join in? I always wear button-ups. It's just kind of a staple of my closet. So I found this one on Zara and I said, perfect self. That was a great find. And it's like a satiny type material, very, very soft. I like it a lot.
It looks so good on you.
It really does.
I love it. I think it's so sexy too.
Yeah, it's more of like a sexy button-up rather than the typical like cotton Oxford button-up.
Right.
I wasn't exactly sure what I wanted to pair with it. I had the jeans I had on in the last round I had on first, but I did want to show you guys somewhat of a variety of like what else you could wear it with. I don't think I'd actually wear this together. I think I'd have to find maybe the right pair of jeans because this is so sexy and a little more dressed up to dress it down just a tad. Just for my style. But I mean, it's so much fun. Like who doesn't want to wear bright pink?
I know.
Especially in fall when you're thinking of like darker colors.
Yeah.
You're just like you want to stand out with the bright pink. Have fun with it and play along. Like again, these are trends, but they're not like steadfast rules. So do whatever you want.
There are no rules.
If I were a Barbie, I'd be like, let's go to the club, Barbie, you know, like nightlife Barbie. I'm gonna be freezing cold, Barbie. But I love this pink dress. I got this from Opoly. I love dresses from Opoly a lot. They normally are really good quality, great fit. This is not fitting so well, but I think it is a really nice color. It's bright, it's fun. If you're going to a nightclub or getting some cocktails during the fall, like I love what you guys did and what you got. It's like long sleeve, more practical, I think, for fall. And I love the color, but I'm on it. Like this dress, maybe not so much, but I feel good just being in hot pink in general.
I think you're tripping by saying there's something wrong with the fit because from my eyes, it looks like it's fitting just the way it's supposed to. I'm gonna kick off the ratings.
Okay.
5s across the board for me, all the leaves. I'm here for it.
I think I'm gonna rate it just for, I don't think I did it justice today, so I'm gonna rate it a 3.5, but I wanna incorporate it because I love, you know, we just did a statement coats round. I can incorporate it in a coat or an accessory. So 3.5 for me just because I didn't do it properly today, but I wanna explore it.
I'm gonna give it 4 leaves. I love the trend, but then I feel like if it's a trend, all I'm gonna see is everybody in hot pink all the time, and like that might be a lot. I think if you use it sparingly and not everyone's wearing hot pink all the time, I think I would love this trend. So I'm gonna give it 4 leaves.
Everybody on Wednesday, do
We
it.
wear pink!
Everyone, PSA to the world.
On Wednesdays, we wear pink.
All right, you guys, we are in our biker chic trend, and this was all about leather, of course, but really hardening up the leather look, and not just your typical jacket, pants, shoes, kind of running the gamut of all of the clothes. But leather jackets, again, for fall, not totally surprising.
Right.
But again, any way you do it, as we can see from these lovely ladies over here, is how you do the trend. Jackie, walk us through these.
When I heard biker chic, I was like, I'm leaning all the way in. I wanna look like the girl that could jump on a Harley. Now, did I style it like I'm about to be on a Harley? No. But when I saw the pants, I was like, oh yeah, that's the trend, like lean the hell in.
Yeah.
Which is so cool. Like, I like this whole kind of like built-in look, like you have underwear on kind of vibe. They're interesting, they're different, and I think depending on how you style it, these jeans can look really dope and cool. I've seen a lot of pants with like this style, and it's kind of bold. Like, you know, you gotta either lean into it or just not. But I like the pants, and I'm gonna lean into it. Biker chic. Rock on. Where's the motorcycle? Does it look like I should get on a Harley?
Well, you guys, obviously I'm the bad girl at school. I smoked cigarettes and skipped class.
Ooh.
I definitely wasn't that girl, but I look like I could be. So again, leaning into how I could wear the trend in, you know, my everyday life, I picked this oversized leather pleather jacket from Nordstrom. And then because it was head to toe kind of biker chic, I paired it with these Steve Maddens that I've actually had in my closet for a really long time. And then it plays off of like the pleat, this plaid skirt that is Abercrombie last season, and then just kind of like a white bodysuit on it, so you kind of get like the cute schoolgirl mini skirt fall energy with like a biker chic look. I love the juxtaposition of all that. I think it looks really cool. And again, it has all the hardware that you could possibly need.
You look like you're about to hop on the back of a Harley as well.
I saw this dress and I thought it was really different. So I thought this was a cool, almost like Judge sophisticated vibe. Like I thought it was a cool play on the whole biker chic thing, but making it more of like an elegant vibe, you know? Because like the style of the dress is like very, almost like conservative, but to make it leather makes it more my vibe because then it's edgy.
Yeah.
And I also like that it's in this hunter green color,
nice.
you know? Because like the obvious choice would be just to make this dress black, but the fact that they made it green is also really cool. I feel like it just, like I said, like I own a museum or I work there and I'm showing you where the best art pieces are to put into your mansion.
I think when it comes to leather, in the fall, like it's a given, but I think calling it like biker chic as a trend, I think I'm gonna give it like 2 leaves. It's too like spot on the nose. Like, you know what I mean? You're always gonna wear leather in the fall. So yeah, like 5 leaves, but for it to be like, this is a trend, biker chic, I give it 2.
Yeah, I feel like sometimes with trends, you don't really need to reinvent the wheel every season. People like what they like to wear, and leather is definitely one of them. And I think unless you're gonna go full throttle biker chic, wearing a leather jacket is just wearing a leather jacket, or some type of leather. So I'm gonna give the trend a 3.5 because again, I do love a leather jacket, but I'm probably not gonna go full on biker chic.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna give the trend a 4. I love leather, but like we said, it's like very just on the nose, you know? It's like shocking, groundbreaking, leather for fall.
I mean, hello.
Gotta end with the bang. So each of us found our own trend online and decided to shop for that specific trend. So all of us have a different trend that we are going to showcase to you in this wildcard round.
Yay! So the trend that I found was corsets. So corsets are all over the place. You guys know that I just love corsets in general. So like when this trend came along, I was like, great, just more things for me to buy. I think corsets are just for any season, honestly. Depending on the color, you can pair them with so many different things. They're always gonna be flattering on your body, and I love how they just accentuate the girls. And it's like the closer they are to you, the closer they are to heaven.
So my trend that I picked, I kind of combined 2 without really knowing it. The first one I was going for, it's called modern femininity, and obviously femininity can mean anything to anyone, but this particular trend was saying things like lingerie pieces, light colors, you know, things that maybe have some feathers or some like rhinestones and things. So what I did for that trend was got this kind of satiny, almost lingerie slip skirt from Aritzia.
Ooh.
And it does go really high. Like it's literally almost up to my boobs because I got too big of a size, but it is an elastic waist, so it's very forgiving and it's very comfortable. But then the other trend I kind of combined without realizing was all black, and all black is always just so chic and always a trend in my mind, but it was more about escalating the all black trend. But I think it's really chic and cute, and especially if there's a little crisp out, like, I don't know, I feel sophisticated, I feel confident in this, and I really love meshing both of those trends.
2 is better than 1.
Okay, so the trend that I saw is kind of in line with, it's 2 different trends, but the first one is kind of in line with like the biker chic, like leaning in. This is obviously not biker chic, but what I mean by that is like the hardware. So I saw a lot of pieces incorporating hardware type of stuff. So this is very minimal, obviously, but I love that this had a little hardware piece and that it was like light in detail. The other one is bright colors during fall, which I think was actually last year's trend as well, but I think it's trickling over to this year as well too. So I saw this dress at Meshki. It's a bright color, it's blue. I think it's really nice, bold and vibrant. And then it had this little hardware piece that I thought was a really nice detail to just keep like a simple blue dress and give it a little.
All right, so for our wildcard trends, what do you guys think about them?
I like all of these trends.
I do too.
And I will totally wear all of these, so I'm giving it 5 leaves.
Yay. 5 leaves for me too.
5 leaves, like all of the trends are like.
I think personally, as we round out this episode, fall has always been our best episode.
Elite.
No matter how many of these trend videos we've done, fall has always had the best trends, had the best results from like us styling them.
Yeah.
So comment below if fall is your favorite season.
Is there a difference between fall and autumn? Are they the same?
I believe they're one and the same.
They're one and the same. Look, comment down below. Do you refer to this season as fall or autumn?